Good morning, Cortland Dragons. I'm Ellie.
Y soy Aaron.
And this is Cortland News for Tuesday, November 7th, 2023.
Primero vamos a hablar sobre las opciones de almuerzo.
Here's what we have on our lunch menu today. For hot, we have a cheeseburger, and for deli, we have a cereal snack pack.
Otra vez será una hamburguesa con queso para caliente y un paquete de bocadillos de cereal para deli.
Looking ahead to lunch the next day, here's the menu. For hot, we have eggs with sausage and a biscuit, and for deli, we have chicken ham and cheese sandwich.
El próximo almuerzo tendremos los huevos con una salchicha y un biscuit para caliente y un sándwich de pollo, jamón y queso para deli.
We have a few blue ribbons to read this morning.
This Blue Ribbon Award is presented to Miss Page's class for a super quiet line in the hallway going to PE from Mrs. Wilcox.
This Blue Ribbon Award is presented to Miss Hernandez's class for behaving so well for their substitute from Miss Castillo.
This Blue Ribbon Award is presented to Miss Guzman's first grade for responsibly following directions and taking turns on instruments from Miss Colton.
Good job, Dragons. Our special teachers would like to reward classes for their incredible behavior.
Y ahora los resultados de los premios de especialistas.
First, Miss Coulter from Music awards Miss Hannigan's kindergarten for being respectful and welcoming new friends to music class.
The other music award goes to Miss Hernandez's third grade class for being responsible and getting the most done in music class.
For PE, our teachers chose Miss Morales' second grade for impressive discipline and work ethic.
And the PE teachers also picked Mr. Jackson's fifth grade for being exhibiting disciplined behavior in all aspects of class.
Miss Borden from Art would like to recognize Miss Morales' second graders for using an appropriate indoor class voice level, being respectful and listening to and following directions.
Miss Borden also chose Mr. Jackson's fifth grade class for being responsible and being on task during art time, being respectful by listening to and following directions.
Finally, the Library Award for Miss Fagan goes to Miss Haysucker's first graders for always being respectful and responsible while at the library.
The other Library Award goes to Mrs. Steer's fourth grade class for being respectful and responsible students, 100% return 2 weeks in a row.
And now it's time to announce the Dragons of the month for January.
Aquí está Gian and Dario con los resultados.
Hello, Cortland Dragons. I'm Gian.
And I'm Dario, here to announce the Dragons of the month for October.
For kindergarten in Miss Rashman's class, we have Itza Hernandez and Maverick Swanses.
And in Mrs. Callahan's class, we have Alexa Nunes and Leonardo Collazo.
In kindergarten, in Miss Hannigan's class, we have Elin Stan and Darielle Martin.
In Mrs. Rosama's class, we have Alonso Galvan and Izzy Sartoin.
In first grade, in Miss Haysucker's class, we have Selena Goodness and Keaton Stover.
In Mrs. Guzman's class, we have Jocelyn Valdez and Giovanni Baltazar.
In Miss Larson's class, we have Jeffrey Myers and Adrian Remes.
In Miss Muterti's class, we have Makai Gray and Maya Moore.
In second grade, in Miss Aska's class, we have Easton Freya and Jeffrey Webb. Jesse Webb.
In Mrs. Brown's class, we have Logan Adamson and Leah Frickman.
In Miss Morel's class, we have Gerardo Garcia, and Stephanie Ojeda.
In Mrs. Paget's class, we have Evelyn Haim and Isela Martinez.
In third grade, in Miss Stringer's class, we have Tykia Allen and Riker Newhouse.
In Mrs. Stallwing Noga class, we have Kaiden Rhodes and Keeneland Morgan.
And in Miss Hernandez's class, we have Amin Lihe.
And in Mrs. Timmerman's class, we have Danielle Rubio Carmona and Maria Leon Hernandez.
For fourth grade, in Miss Stringer's class, Shakir's class, we have Jack Bowen Hairman and Victoria Monk.
In Mrs. Jimenez's class, we have Logan Nunes and Bella Newcomb. And in Mrs. Steer's class, we have Jaden Marquez and Edner Arguelles Hernandez.
For fifth grade, in Mr. Jackson's class, we have Kat Aurora and Brayden Sewell.
In Mr. Tito's class, we have Layla Beard and Othello Oli.
And in Miss Castillo's class, we have Allison Nunez and Nathan Tinjiro.
In Mr. Cabral's class, we have Lillian Ferguson and Alonso Castro.
And in Seoul, in Miss Bailey's class, we have Malik Gray.
And Mrs. Newhouse's Seoul, we have Lando Guillarino and Iliam Sanchez.
And finally, in Miss Dole's fourth and fifth grade class, we have Adlia Puerto Cantanilla and Damian Kep. Congratulations to all our October Dragons of the month. Keep showing those positive behaviors, Dragons.
If you do, maybe we can recognize you from the month of November. Now back to the anchor desk.
Remember to always follow directions.
And pay attention to your teachers when they're giving directions.
And now it's time for a joke. What do librarians take with them when they go fishing?
Bookworms.
Keep being respectful, responsible, reflective, and safe. That's all the announcements for today, Cortland Dragons. I'm Ellie.
Y soy Ana. Gracias por ver las noticias. Recuerden que tengas un buen martes.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.